So it's me, your little boy, Samson. I have this message to give us. The kind of categories of people you ought not to be friend with. I know that this video will do it. We sound somehow, or maybe we will look it something that we ought not to share, because I'm trying to use this means to expose a lot of things. Not only exposing, but it's a means that I'm trying to use in order for us to do it, to be careful, in order for us to save life. Because the truth is this: many people's dreams, many people's life are being shattered by the people whom they are surrounded with. You know what I'm saying? It's not only having a friend that matters, but what type of friends do you keep around you? So the categories of friends you need to to be mindful of, that you need not to give your whole heart, so that you may live long, brothers. Believe me, I have been there. Let me just be real with you. I have been there. I have seen a lot of people within. I have seen them. I have seen their character. I know their attitudes. Yeah, some people said, you are too smart to be saying. But let me just be real with you. The types of friends that you ought to keep and you ought not to keep. Mostly the dangerous friends whom you ought not to keep are angry men or women. Don't keep them around you. Don't go there and be hanging around with people who are always angry within themselves for no reason. Believe me. Because we have a lot of friends today who are always because we have a lot of friends who are up there who don't want to do stuff with you, who are not content, who are not nothing. They don't just want anything about you. You know what I'm saying? They don't just want anything within. They will not be happy to see your happiness. They will not be happy to see your doing. They will not be happy to see your success. You see? So don't just go out and be hanging around with angry people out there, because they will automatically destroy your life. They will automatically destroy everything that concerns you. Because the means in which they will destroy is whenever they are angry. Yes, believe me, these categories of people, if you start to do well more than them, you start to excel more than them, that bitterness in them will grow much. You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of people today, you may be thinking that they love you the way you love them. My brother, the real truth is this: many of them have already have that habit right from their birth. So the moment you see an angry person, my brother, I'm not saying you should hate them, but run. Yes, because preservation, as they do used to say it always, is more better than cure. Just run for your life, because these categories of people will never be satisfied. No matter what you give to them, no matter how long you people have been in that relationship or in that place, as long as they see you as someone who is doing more better than them, they will never be happy. Yes, they will never be happy with you. You know what I'm saying? And another categories of people you should not hang around with are envious. People who love to sleep. Yes. Because for instance, now you have a work that you are doing, and I'm doing a work. I know that even in our working place, we have people who are still envy, despite of the fact that they earn the same resources with you, despite of the fact that you all earn the same money, but yet they will still envy you. They will still be angry for no reason. They will still be mad because you are succeeding, you are doing it more better than them. They will still be mad at you. We know that. But don't hang around with people who don't have anything to do with. Yes. Some people say something. Don't hang around with broke people with heavy faith. Yes, don't hang around even with Christians who have a faith like a Jerubbaal, but they don't work. Don't hang around with them, because at the end they will envy your success. Yes, some people say the brother love continue. Can't you know that Christ have already told us to love everybody in the church? Yes, my brother. Where was Judas Iscariot? Is he not in the church? So don't hang around with sleeping people with heavy word faith. Yes, believe me, if you truly want to eat the fruit of your work, of your labor, brothers, don't try to hang around with what people who always sleep, people who are always in need. All their mindset is sleeping and praying 24 hours. I call them men with what? Heavy faith, but what? Unworking what? Material. So don't hang around with these categories of people, because they will destroy your own. Because the moment you start to do more better than them, the moment they start to see your working, they will never be happy with you. Believe me. That's why the word of the Lord have already made it clear that the judgment of the Lord will start right from the church. You know what I'm saying? So another categories of people you should not hang around with are gossipers. Yes, believe me. The moment you see people who gossip others around you, distance yourself. Yes, because with that discussion is where they arrange themselves to plot evil against others. You know what I'm saying? Because that discussion, you do this, you do that. The moment you leave, you become the next topic of the day. So run away from people who gossip others. You know what I'm saying? Discharge yourself from them. I'm not saying this because I ought to say it, but I'm saying this in order for us to secure our life. Just believe me. In order for us to secure our life. And another categories of people you should be mindful of and you should run away from are what? Let me go away from this place. So the categories of people you should be mindful of so much are what? Are those who do what? Who don't praise others. Yes, we have a lot of people whom we know that even if you are doing well, even if you are doing good, they will prefer as if they are not seeing what you are doing rather than what? Congratulating you. So never you hang around with people who don't congratulate others. Yes, believe me, because no matter how or what you do, they will never congratulate you. You know what I'm saying? Don't hang around with them because they will mess up with your life if you are not careful. And another categories of people you should not hang around with are people who do what? Who all their mindset, their thought is that they will never support others. How will I say it? People who don't support, who run away from you when you need them the most. Many of us know that there are some categories of people we meet. The moment they knew or the moment they discover that you need them at that particular moment, the moment they discover that you need them at that particular spot, they'll do what? They will leave. But when they need you, that is when they will come. Because one, the reason why they come is to test your faith if you will do it. And if you don't do it, that is when they will start to have that malice, that mindset to do or to attack you. That is why you should discharge yourself as fast as possible from those who don't support you. The moment you call them, you need them, and they are not available, they are not ready to do or to be with you, they are not ready to assist you or help you, run away from them, because they will do what? They will surely make sure they do what? They pull you down if you refuse to support them, mostly when they know that you have that thing to support them. You know what I'm saying? Run away from people who don't want to support you when you need them the most, because they will always come to you to test your faith in order for them to see if you will help them or not. You know what I'm saying? So remember, blessed. May God bless you.